What's going on, guys? ChillisFM here, and welcome back to another video. Today's team features the Shadow Carvanha lead with Bite. This thing will absolutely shred Bronzor leads. I'm using Venonat as my safe swap, and then I have Vulpix in the back. I'm not even kidding when I say this team is actually broken. I will admit, it took me a set to figure out how to play it correctly, but after that I went 4-1 back to back, and one of those really should have been a 5-0, but I made a big misplay. Either way, this team is really good, pretty quick to learn, and it's really fun to play as well. Since you only need 50 wins to hit rank 10 this season, I'm going to be experimenting with a lot of spice. So make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any of my uploads. Alright, so my first game, I was up against a Shadow Stunky lead. That's a little bit of a problem for this team, but let's see if I can turn it around. Carvanha goes down and I bring in Venonat and I'm able to bug bite them down before they get to a move. Cottonee comes in, but I have a Poison Fang ready to go. Cottonee is double weak to poison. They shield and I switch into Vulpix. Now my opponent brings in Seal. This is obviously very bad for me. Seal is a water type, Vulpix is a fire type. Water beats fire. So they had Shadow Stunky on Carvanha, which was a hard loss. Now they have Seal on Vulpix, which is another hard loss. So let's be honest, this is looking pretty grim at this point. But I see a win condition. I'm gonna save both of my shields for Venonat. I need Venonat to carry the team. I am able to get to a body slam with Vulpix, but they throw an icy wind at me, so I'm debuffed. It doesn't do a whole lot, but at least I'm able to get Seal into the yellow. Now back in comes Venonat. I know he's going to be throwing an icy wind at me to debuff me. I have to shield at this point though. I need to farm up to 2 Poison Fangs to be able to take out that Cottonee. So I'm farming up, I'm getting close, and then he switches in, so I have to throw the first Poison Fang. This is going to be really close, guys. These charms do a lot of damage to me. Am I able to get to the second Poison Fang? Yes, I am, but remember, Seal is still alive. So this Poison Fang will take out Cottonee, but I'm going to be out of energy. Seal comes back in, and I am able to bug bite them down, so that's GG's. Well played to my opponent. So there it is. This league is not just rock, paper, scissors. If you're smart with your energy and smart with your shields, you can turn a match around. Alright, so moving into the second match, I'm up against Carvanha's favorite lead. That's right, it's a Bronzor. Remember, Bronzor is supposed to be a really tanky Pokemon, but look how much those bites were doing. They swap into Cottonee. That is a huge threat for Carvanha. It only takes 2 charms for Cottonee to take out Shadow Carvanha. When I have Carvanha in, I'm always watching that top right corner. As soon as I see that fairy type icon come in, I swap immediately. But this is why I have Vulpix on the team. Look, I was able to completely farm down Cottonee and have a ton of energy stored up. I almost have 3 body slams that I can throw. They bring in Barboach, and look how much these body slams do. They don't shield the first one, so I'm farming up. I have 2 more ready to go. I'm going to throw them back to back. If either of these land, Barboach will be going down. They shield the first one. Do they commit both shields? Let's find out. No, they do not. They go down. Now all that's left is Bronzor, and I'm going to be able to bring back in my Shadow Carvanha and just bite him down. They're going to throw an attack at me. That's fine. They only have enough energy for 1 attack, so I'm going to shield that. It was just a Psyshock. That's fine. They realize it's over and they back out, so that's a GG's. Moving into my third battle, I'm up against a Poochyena lead. Poochyena is actually going to be resisting Bite, but Carvanha's attack stat is so high and Poochyena is so glassy, it just shreds him. My opponent brings in a Cottonee and I switch out as quickly as I can, but they are able to land 1 charm. That 1 charm alone puts Carvanha in the yellow, almost in the red. And I brought in Vulpix. This is bad news. This means if they have a Bronzor in the back, I'm not going to have a real answer for it. So again, I'm able to farm down Cottonee and have a ton of energy. As expected, Poochyena comes back in. I go ahead and bait with a body slam first. They give me the shield, so I'm going to go straight for the flame charge now. If this lands, this should be just about taking them out. Yeah, it lands and they completely go down, but guess what? Here's Bronzor. I try to farm up for a flame charge, but I'm not going to be able to make it, so I have to throw this body slam. They go ahead and give me the shield, which is good, I guess. So I bring Shadow Carvanha back in, and I'm hoping to chip away as much as I can, and hopefully Venonat can clean up. So it's full health Venonat versus a pretty low health Bronzor, and I have 1 shield left. Venonat is weak to psychic type attacks. Bronzor throws his first attack and I'm able to shield, but they have a second one stored up. This is going to be putting me very low. I am able to get to an attack, but it's only a Poison Fang, and Bronzor double resists poison, so it does practically nothing, and he's able to farm me down, take me out. So GG's, well played to my opponent. If I wouldn't have let that charm through, this would have been a different story, but it did get through, so they win. Looking at the next matchup, I'm up against another Bronzor lead. This is great for me. What's even better is they stay in for a while. Look at how much damage I'm able to do to Bronzor with Bite alone. They finally swap out into Venonat and I make a misplay. I just assumed it was Codney when I saw super effective damage happening to me, and I switched into Vulpix. Vulpix typically cannot beat Venonat, but Venonat can. I should have brought in Venonat. That's alright, I'm going to make the best of my situation. First I'm going to throw Flame Charge, and then I'm going to get to a Body Slam. They give me a shield on the Flame Charge. Okay, they really didn't have to do that, but that's alright, I will take it. Now I throw the Body Slam. This will be doing some damage, not a whole lot, but they shield that as well. So even though I made the wrong decision, I am able to get both shields. Hopefully that's enough for me to recover from my mistake. I bring in Venonat, but I'm going to have to invest a shield. Even though Miracoat's not a very good move, it does do super effective damage against Venonat. I'm actually hoping I can farm them down. I know it's a stretch. Yeah, they get to another charge move. I'm not going to shield this one. I really can't invest both shields at this point. They swap back into Bronzor. They might have just given me the win condition. Now I know I have to bite down Bronzor and have a Poison Fang ready to go. I know Venonat's going to be coming back in. There we go. I have the Poison Fang. Here comes Venonat. Does it do enough? You know it does enough. Carvanha's attack stat is so crazy high. Look at this. Boom. Venonat is out of here. Now I need something weak to me. What do they have? Oh my gosh, it's a Drifloon. Look how much those bites do. That is insane. Now all I gotta do is throw this last Poison Fang at Drifloon, and that's going to be a GG's. Really well played to my opponent. So there it is. Shadow Carvanha basically 1v3s their team with just a little bit of help from Venonat. Alright, so moving into my final battle, I'm up against another very popular lead. It's a Seal. It doesn't matter if Seal's using Lick or Ice Shard, Carvanha is going to easily win this. I'm just going to have to shield once. It's probably going to be an Icy Wind, which will lower my attack, but let's be real, Carvanha's attack again is just super high, so even a lowered attack still shreds. Seal is a really good lead for this team because I'm going to have a stored attack when Seal goes down. My opponent doesn't know if I have a poison attack or a dark type attack, but they do shield. It's a Codney that would have basically one-shot Codney. I decide to keep Carvanha alive and I switch into Vulpix. They bring their own Vulpix. I'm ahead on energy, this is fine. I'm going to go ahead and go for Flame Charge first, probably get a shield, but then I can go for Body Slam. Since Flame Charge rose my attack, these Embers are doing more, and this Body Slam is going to hurt a lot. I'll admit, this was a risky play. We probably CMP tied on this Body Slam, but I have a 15 attack on my Vulpix, so I knew I would win the CMP tie. And there it is, with the boosted attack, I'm able to completely take out Vulpix, and Codney comes back in. Again, these Embers are boosted, and this Body Slam is boosted. Look how much it does. Vulpix is able to 1v2, Vulpix has its time to shine just like Carvanha did the last match. So that's GG's. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it interesting or learned anything, please make sure you like and subscribe, it helps me out a lot. The Kanto Cup is almost here. Let me know in the comments below what you're planning on running or if there's a team you'd like to see me try. Alright, so that's it for today. This is ChillisFM wishing you good luck in your battles.